There is a deep need for people in our community to really come together as a community and build support and create connections with each other.
Where do we not have services that are critical? And then we do our best to create those services.
As we think about the broad spectrum of the LGBTQ community and all that that encompasses, that we're making sure that every single person is lifted up and carried with us as we move forward.
Bringing us all to a space that feels like a sanctuary for the queer and trans community is critical.
I am Rebecca Rolfe. I'm the Executive Director here at the San Francisco LGBT Center. The center really exists for two purposes. One is to provide support for people who have experienced transphobia and homophobia and sort of all of the discrimination that compounds for our community. And the second is really to celebrate and lift up LGBTQ, queer, arts, culture, history, all the things that make our community so fabulous.
Through our direct programs, we serve directly about 7,000 people a year. My name is Jennifer Valles. I am the Director of Programs here at the San Francisco LGBT Community Center. We have 5 main program areas, so cultural programming, which is a lot of what it sounds like, visual, performance, literary arts. We have a financial services program, employment services program, community programs, and youth services.
The services are really tailored to speak to the ways that homophobia and transphobia intersect and impact our community. So it's really support in helping people get and keep jobs, helping people start and grow businesses, develop financial literacy and stability moving forward, and also a program where we really work with young people, many of whom have come to San Francisco seeking a place of safety and sanctuary. So we offer mental health services, drop-in services, access to food, access to housing, and then community building and cultural programs for the young people. We opened our doors in 2002, so we're just 22 years old this year. The building was meant to be iconic. We think we are iconic. We have, both the new building and then the purple Victorian. We believe that those really represent both the past and the future, as well as just, a great illustration of the culture and creativity of our community. I think we've made tremendous progress as a community, and we see greater acceptance, particularly for people who really represent the mainstream of the LGBTQ community. And so while we see some people in our community doing quite well, we see other folks really stuck in very difficult cycles of marginalization and discrimination, and facing just a lot of barriers to really finding stability and security and connection as community.
A lot of our community are just finding they don't have a place to really connect, and especially to do so in a way that centers their well-being. So we started Queer and Well programming, and that has been through sound bathing, specialized yoga classes, queer tango, Reiki.
And joy is so particularly important at this time. We face so many challenges as a community. There's so many challenges in the world. We really think that joy is critical to our resilience and our very survival. Pride does give us an opportunity to really have a wider focus on the LGBTQ community. It's a time when we're all paying it a little bit more attention than we might year in, year out. But I think that this is a really critical opportunity for us to really look at certainly celebrating and certainly looking at celebrating all that is so great and creative and fabulous and sparkly about our community, but also really looking at recommitting to how can we make sure that we are really paying attention to folks who do continue to face continued hardship, and that we really center those needs and make sure that as we think about the broad spectrum of the LGBTQ community and all that that encompasses, that we're making sure that every single person is lifted up and carried with us as we move forward.